So here we're going to draft a dartless block. So this basically will be used for jersey fabrics or stretch fabrics for a close fitting form. Okay, so as with your back and front block, you square out at the top. And this will be your centre front and your centre back line. So the front and the back block are pretty much the same. The only difference is actually the neckline in this one. So there's your point 0. So measure down from point 0, 41 centimetres. And square out. And square that the whole way out. Okay. So to create the back neckline, measure down 2.25 centimetres and square out. So that's 2.25 centimetres that you're squaring down. Okay? Square out 6. Sorry, the 2.25 goes the whole way along, and the 6 is actually on this line. Okay, so measure down 2.25 and square out a nice long line. Measure out 6 centimetres and then up 1.5. Okay, so you've come down 2.25 and you've drawn this line in. So that's going to get us our shoulder point over here. This is for our neckline, the curve, out 6 and up 1.5, and draw in your back neckline curve. Okay. Next, measure down 11.25, and that gives us our cross back and our cross front line. So this is our cross back and front. So back and front crossbody. Okay, then measure down 22.5, and that gives us our bust line. So that's 22.5. and this one was 11.25. So it's actually the half the distance between here and here is your crossbody from your bust line. So this is your back and front bust line. Okay. On your cross and back front body line, measure out 18 centimetres and square all the way down through your shoulder point, cross body point, and your front and back point, your front and back bust line. Okay. Your bust width is 21.5. So it's 21.5 for the width of your bust. Okay, and then you can curve in your armhole shape like that, and then to get your shoulder point, along the line where you measured out your 2.5, you come out 1 more centimetre and join that with your 1.5 point out to here, and that creates your shoulder line. So that point is 1 centimetre longer than the line that was squared up from here. So now you can curve the rest of your armhole. Okay, so just to go through that bit again, this distance here is 18 centimetres. Your cross back and your cross front body is 18 centimetres. From that 8 centimetres we squared down and then we also squared up. From this point here, we came out 1 more centimetre, and then joined that point up to your 1.5 centimetre point here at your back neck point, and that created your shoulder line. Okay? So you can just curve your armhole shape. So from the 21.5, you square down all the way through your waistline. Okay, so this is your waistline. And then we measure in 4.25. So 4.25 in that way. And that creates the side seam. And you shape that up with a little bit of a soft curve up to the underarm point. Now you measure down 6 centimetres. And this will be the full length of your body dartless bra. And from here you measure in 3 centimetres. And this was 6 centimetres down. And again, you just shape that in. So that's the shape of your side seam. So it allows for the stretch. So it's very small in comparison to your normal block. And then the last thing to do is to create your front neckline, because otherwise they're exactly the same. So you measure down 5 centimetres and square out. Square out 6 centimetres. Square up. And draw in your curve. So, just to recap, for the front neckline, you come down 5 centimetres,